This Saturday, it will be the big boys of boxing, 10 rounds scheduled, and it will be for the vacant WBO International Heavyweight Championship. We will welcome from Zagreb, Croatia, a 2016 Olympic bronze medalist with a record of 17 wins, just one defeat, 14 of those 17 wins by knockout. He is the former IBF and WBC international champion, Filip El Animal Hrgovic. And he will be taking on from Putney, London, England, a 2016 Olympic silver medalist, now with a professional record of 16 wins, 3 defeats, 15 of those 16 wins coming by way of knockout. He is the former WBO interim world champion, Joe the Juggernaut Joyce. And now we hand things over to your host, Mr. Dev Sani.
Thank you, Thomas Schreiber. Well, hello everyone, welcome to Manchester and welcome to the final press conference for Heavy Impact, the first show of this incredible new alliance between Queensberry Promotions and DAZN. It's a new start, it's a new era, it's a new dawn on DAZN. Now, I'm sure everyone in this room is up to speed. The main event was supposed to be Joe Joyce against Dillian Whyte. Unfortunately, Dillian Whyte had to pull out, and that meant Joe Joyce had a choice. He was presented with a number of options, and the man that he has chosen to fight on Saturday night is seen by many as a more difficult fight than he originally had scheduled. That man is a former Olympic bronze medalist, former IBF mandatory challenger, currently ranked number 8 in the world by Ring magazine. That man is El Animal Filip Hrgovic. And that is your main event on Saturday night, a high stakes, high level, high risk, heavyweight crossroads fight between two fighters who very much aspire to become world champion very soon. It's all coming to you from the Co-op Live in Manchester, and it's live in the UK and around the world on DAZN. Now, as you can see from this table, there is so much to get into today, including a fantastic British heavyweight title fight between Jamie TKV and David Adelaide. But let's start with Hall of Fame boxing promoter Frank Warren, ahead of a new era, Frank, on Saturday night. And I know you've been so excited to just get going. We're nearly there now, Frank.
It is. First of all, good afternoon, everybody. It's a great pleasure to be here. Saturday, new era for us, a new challenge. We're on DAZN, and we'll be seen worldwide. All these fights will be going around the world. Great showcase for all the fighters and the fights that we put on. We're competitive, like the boxers, and certainly like the rest of the promoters who are on DAZN, and we aim to be the best and put the best shows on. And our start is a fabulous start. This main event between Joe and Filip is a cracker of a fight. It's a fight with jeopardy involved for the loser. The winner will go on. The loser, I think, will have a real hard task to get yourself back into the mix at the top. So we all know what's on the line, and they know that better than anybody else in this room. So I'm looking forward to a great fight and a fabulous undercard.
Thanks, Frank. Let's bring in Michael Ridout from DAZN. It's a big night on Saturday, the start of a whole new adventure with Queensberry, and I know you're just raring to go as well, Mike.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, there we go, as is my bottle.
Great start.
Yeah, look, thanks, Dev, and great to be back here in Manchester, and thanks to Frank and the team for putting on such a strong card for our first event, despite some obvious headwinds. And we just can't wait to get going. We're looking forward to an incredibly successful partnership over a number of years. But it's not just about Queensberry on DAZN. We have 185 events that will deliver this year. It's a packed schedule working with, of course, Queensberry, but also Matchroom, Golden Boy, and over 20 other brilliant world-class promoters. And to pick out a few events away from this weekend's heavyweight blockbuster, we'll be in Atlantic City on April 12th as Boots Ennis returns in what should be a fight of the year contender against Stanionis. April 19th, we'll be in Sheffield for Dalton Smith. April 26th, of course, the big one at Tottenham Stadium with Eubank versus Ben. And then we hit May with an unbelievable start. May 2nd in New York, Romero versus Ryan Garcia. May 3rd, Canelo. And then we're back in the UK for an incredible 3 events. Kakachi Wood, Fisher Allen 2, and of course, Josh Taylor's returning to Glasgow. And it's never been a better time to be a DAZN subscriber, not only because of those events, but because we're currently offering 30% off our annual plan. So subscribe now, tune in on Saturday night, and good luck, everybody.
Thank you very much, Mike. Well, let's speak to some of the fighters. Let's start with a young man sat at the end of the table there. And this super featherweight division right now, obviously there's Kakachi versus Lee Wood coming up on May 10th. Ryan Garner's pulling up trees as well. But there's a young man here, Royston Barney-Smith, just 21 years old, who has all the ambition to go to the very top of the sport. And I'll bring you in here, Sugar Boy Roy. What have you got planned for us on Saturday?
Saturday night, I'm looking to put on a devastating and spiteful performance on a great card and in a great arena.
And how does it feel to be involved on the first show? That's a lot of trust that Frank's put in you.
Yeah, for sure. Well, he knows the class, and he's such a great promoter and a manager for getting me on a card like this, putting me on the first fight, our first card for DAZN, and I'm looking to put a statement out there and start pushing forward and start fighting top 10 fighters. So after this one, there's no turning back.
We see you training alongside, pardon me, training alongside Lee Wood as well. I mean, you're in a great camp there. He's got a big fight coming up. How good is it to be around fighters like that for your development?
It's great because it's where I'm kicking off like my career, and he's at the pinnacle of his career now. He's fighting for world title. He's 2-time world champion, and it's a great camp, a great stable, and I couldn't wish for being in a better place.
And Frank, let's get a word from you on young Royston Barney-Smith. You've been with him his whole career, and he's going places, right?
He is, and that's why he's on the show. He's one of our projects, and he started with us he's very young, came along, and he's done everything that's been asked of him. His education in boxing he's done everything. He's ticked all the boxes. This year, now this first fight this year, this is going to be for him a chance to show everybody in this arena on Saturday what he's all about, because I want him in title fights, meaningful title fights by the end of the year, and he's capable of doing that, more than capable. He's got a great team around him, great family around him, and you know, for me, you couldn't have a better guy to work with than young Royston.
Great stuff. Thank you, Frank. Good luck, Royston, on Saturday night. Looking forward to seeing you again.
Thanks, Dev.
Okay, let's speak to Mark Chamberlain. Now, Mark, not so long ago, it was all going oh so right. You had that shock, upset defeat, but now you're coming back, a new start, a new weight. How does it feel to be Mark Chamberlain boxing on this show Saturday?
Yeah, it feels good to be back. It's been a long, frustrating 6-7 months. Been grinding in the gym, staying ready, waiting for a date. Here we are. On Saturday night, we get back to winning ways and, get the train going again.
And you're changing in weight now, up in super lightweight division, where, there's a lot of great fighters there. How do you feel you're going to get on at that weight?
Yeah, I feel that I will perform better. As everyone knows, I was very big for being a lightweight. But just in myself, physically and mentally in the gym, I'm feeling better. Obviously, it's more healthy for me, and I'm looking forward to what the 140-pound division's got in store for me.
Well, that 140-pound division, there's a few things in store. I can see some belts right in front of you, just over to the left, currently owned by Jack Rafferty. Hey, that could be fun one day. If Jack Rafferty keeps winning, you could end up fighting him, Mark. Yeah,
definitely. One fight at a time. Obviously, I've got a job to do on Saturday night. But he's got a couple of nice belts next to me, and fair play to him, isn't it? Just doing what he's doing and looking good every time he's out. So, one fight at a time, and no problem.
Okay, well, we'll speak to Jack Rafferty about that very shortly. He's got big business to deal with on Saturday night. He will be defending his Commonwealth super lightweight title against Corey O'Regan. A bit of a war of the roses here. And Corey, let me start with you. I've been watching some of your interviews, and both written and in video, and you've been crying out for an opportunity like this big level, and here it is.
Yeah, this is like you just said. I've been calling out for this opportunity a long time. Do you know what I mean? I'm not a baby in this game. I know how good I am. The people around me know how good I am, so all I need is the opportunity. And luckily, Frank's given me that now with this one.
And in the amateurs, you did a fair bit. You've got a fair amount of good scalps on there. Has it been frustrating watching all of these guys do so well, and you've just been kind of in the shadows?
Yeah, I think that's the worst thing. I think I'm watching a lot, obviously, we're familiar with yourself. Do you know what I mean? I think I give Sam Noakes the biggest schooling he's ever had in his life back in ABA, so that'd be good to run back in the pros. Do you know what I mean? So, I think I'm probably the most avoided lightweight, definitely. So, like I said, the opportunity now is me stepping up in opposition, but also stepping up in weight, because if that's what it means I have to do that. That's the game, do you know what I mean?
And what do you think about your opponent on Saturday night, Jack Rafferty? He seems to be doing very well right now, unbeaten.
Yeah, he's good. Like I said, Jack, we're familiar with each other. They rung me up. Tom Stalker messaged, you know what I mean, his manager at the time, because when he boxed in return, obviously they needed a southpaw, so I was there with the sparring, so we're familiar. I know him well, as he does me. But yeah, I know what I can do, and I know what I believe I can do. All it is now is going out there and proving it.
Well, let's speak to Jack Rafferty. I mean, Jack, you're flying right now, but someone's O has got to go on Saturday night. Why is it not yours?
Yeah, it won't be mine. No chance. The momentum I've got and how I'm fighting at the minute, you know, definitely in the peak of my career and ready to put performance on Saturday night.
He's unbeaten as well, and he's hungry, and it kind of reminds me of you when you were having that breakout fight, getting into that position. How does it feel to have a hungry opponent taking, well, he wants everything you've got?
Yeah, definitely. He's got nothing to lose and loads to gain. People could say the pressure's on my back. There's nothing on my back. There's just another person, another slippery southpaw in front of me, you know, and that hurdle I've got to jump over on Saturday night and get on to the next things.
I think you're on a streak of 5 knockouts in a row. Is this number 6 on Saturday?
Yeah, I think the Demolition Man speaking for himself. I think he's doing what he's supposed to do. You know, I'm doing everything asked for. And yeah, another mega performance coming Saturday night.
Feel free to jump in here, Corey. I mean, you're not here to get demolished by the Demolition Man, are you?
Nah, the Demolition Man knows that ain't going to happen. That's the thing. You're nodding like that. But the thing is, Henry Turner was doing a job on you, until he gassed out. So remember that. You struggle with southpaws, you know that.
And what happened when he gassed out?
Yeah, that's him gassing out. So you're banking on me gassing out?
I'm not saying that. I'll be boxing your head clean off.
You'll be, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, then. Listen, so you're banking on me gassing out. That's the only way you're going to win this fight is if I gas out.
I don't need you to gas out. I'll be knocking you out.
All right, then remember that, yeah?
No problem.
Good man.
Brilliant fight that. And let me just, while I've got you, Jack, there's a fella sitting next to you who's eyeing up your belts as well in Mark Chamberlain. You've got a target on your back these days, Jack.
Yeah, I'm in the centre of 2 lads, aren't I? Listen, that fight will be there one time. I'm not taking my eyes off Corey O'Regan. I know what he comes. I know how good he is. He's a top fight. His record's deceiving. I don't think he's giving credit what he's got. Yeah, we sparred before. I think he knows what the sparring's like. We've had a feel of each other.
What sparring's like? We've got the footage anyway, man. I haven't read about no sparring.
I haven't spoke about the footage.
Nah, you were saying the sparring like
we sparred each other before.
Oh yeah.
I know what he's like.
Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. And
we're familiar. I said that though. We are familiar with each other, so I know what works. You know what works with me. So it's good.
Yeah. Just let me finish that if you don't mind. That's all.
Frank, feel free to come in here. Brilliant super lightweight division right now, and hey, looks like there's some big fights ahead.
I love it. I want to buy a ticket for it. I mean, look,
got £200 left. You want one, Frank?
These 2 guys have done it the hard way. You know, they've done it come up through the small halls, and that's a hard slog. And I take my hat off to both of them. And this is a big opportunity for them now on Saturday night, and they're both undefeated. So somebody's over will go, as they always say. But this is going to be, I think, a special little fight on the undercard. And I think the winner will go on. And you just mentioned about Mark sitting at the end of the table. You know, there's some big fights to be made. Some real big fights. Guys are earning money. in fights that the fans want to see. And the first one of this weight division will be on Saturday, and the best man will win it.
Best of luck to you, Jack. Best of luck to you, Corey. Best of luck to you, Mark Chamberlain, as well on Saturday. Okay, let's move to the heavyweight division. And now there is a debut that it feels like we've been waiting an eternity for. Delicious Ori, GB Olympian, Commonwealth Games gold medalist. I mean, Delicious, I'll bring you in. You've done so many interviews, so many photo shoots, so much PR, but now it's time to fight. You must just be excited to get going now.
I'm just happy to be here, to be honest. I remember when I started boxing, 2016, I seen Joyce winning silver medal at the Olympics. Hrgovic won his bronze. David Adelaide, Jamie TKV doing their thing in the elite amateurs. So, I was looking up to these guys, and here I'm sat with them on the table, on the same card, and I'm living life at the moment.
Well, the gloves are going to be smaller. Your punches are going to mean more, but hey, their punches are going to mean more too when they land on you. How are you feeling about this change from amateurs to pro?
It's different. Yeah, it's a slight adaptation. The last 8 years I've just been focused on getting in the Olympics. So, the last 3 months I've been working with Grant Smith in Sheffield at Still City, just working on just digging a little bit more, planting my feet, getting used to the smaller gloves as well. So slight adaptations, and I just can't wait to put it all together this Saturday.
I heard you say, actually, that you've been working on the spite. What does that mean? What can you tell us about that?
Oh, we all know what that means. It means, aggression. Professionals boxing is different. As an amateur, it's like, I'm going in there and I'm going to score the points. I'm going to get my hand raised. It's different now. I'm actually have to, hurt my opponent. So, yeah, that's the kind of spite I'm talking about.
And I noticed also you have become a BoxWise ambassador as well, a great cause, BoxWise. Tell us about that.
Oh, yeah. So BoxWise is a fantastic organisation. Basically a foundation helping, young adults and children in, deprived areas and backgrounds. I've seen their logos about actually doing a bit of coaching in certain amateur boxing gyms, and I understand the reason why amateur boxing gyms are so important for young adults and children. I came to boxing as a young adult, so I sort of came. I came from a decent family, an all right family, so I got looked after. But a lot of these kids, they don't have a role model, they don't have a family member they can turn to. They go into a boxing gym, they've got a coach, and that could be a difference between them potentially being involved in whatever it is on the streets, knife crime, all of that stuff, to changing their life. It doesn't have to be the elite athletes, but they have a discipline, and so for me that means a lot.
That's brilliant stuff, Delicious. Frank, let me get a word from you. For me, there's nothing like a heavyweight debut, and we've got a big one on Saturday.
Well, we've got a trio of great heavyweights on the card. I mean, the pedigree of all these guys speak for themselves, and I'm delighted that Delicious is making his debut with us. We worked very hard that he signed with Queensberry, and he's a great addition to a heavyweight division. It's so lively at the moment, so many great fights that are being made, so many good fighters. He's on his journey. His journey starts on Saturday night, and he want to making an emphatic win. You want to be moving forward and getting involved in big fights, and that's what we'll make sure happens for him. And I'm delighted that he's on board with BoxWise. I'm chairman of BoxWise, which is an unbelievable charity that works with a lot of youngsters, as Delicious said, from backgrounds that they've been, troubled backgrounds and so forth. And in this day and age where, kids, we've got an epidemic in this country called knife crime. We beat COVID, we've got to try and beat knife crime. And I'm delighted that it's through boxing, some of these youngsters are finding some discipline, some feeling of esteem moving forward, and the more the merrier. And as I say, all these guys here, I know will get involved and support the charity moving forward.
A couple of months ago, it was fairly cordial. You said a couple of things, he said a couple of things, but it was all okay. And then I watched you two go into TalkSport earlier this week, and something happened. I saw security pulling you guys apart. What's going on? How are you feeling about this fight?
Hey, I'm even more excited about this fight. But to be honest, I'm offended. I'm offended by Dave's behavior. You know, he knows me, I know him. And the way he's been going about talking, the way he's talking, I'm offended. You know what I'm saying? And the way he's been behaving is very disrespectful. And I don't take that lightly. And I'm going to show him on Saturday.
What has he done that's been disrespectful?
Look, this persona that he's putting on, this bad boy persona, look, we're both educated men. Both raised by great parents. You know what I'm saying? So this bad boy, I don't know what, are you an academic gangster? I don't know where this gangster persona comes from, my brother. You know what I'm saying? But you're talking about you're going to knock me out, and when I say you're not going to knock me out, I'm the one being disrespectful. And you're taking it personally that I've taken this fight. Huh? Huh, Dave?
Your mic is live, David. Feel free to come in.
You're live, come on.
I don't know, I thought you was talking to Jamie, but
I brought you in.
yeah, all of this educated gang stuff, that was funny, but no, I'm just being myself, so it is what it is. But of course it's personal, we're fighting in 72 hours, so
listen,
48 hours.
Bro, that's not you, man. And I know, I see a scared man, like, to be honest, I see a scared man, and I know when I see a scared man, and you're a scared man, bro.
You don't know when you see a scared man.
You're a scared
when
man.
Do you see fear? What do you see scared about me?
Bro, you're scared. You're
of
in
what?
your foot, bro. You're scared.
Of what?
You're scared.
Of what?
You're scared.
Of what?
The way you're behaving, bro. That's a scared man.
How am I behaving? Tell me. That's
Bro, the way you're behaving,
what do I do
bro?
for you to feel like there's fear?
Bro, only a scared man will behave the way you do, bro.
We'll see on Saturday. Because
We'll
all of
see
this
on
talking, this is what I'm saying. I'm going to say something else and then you're going to get upset.
No, it's
Dev's
not a
obviously
problem.
going to ask me, Dev, you're going to ask what happened on Monday at TalkSport. And I'll tell you straight up, I just cussed his weight. That was it. I cussed his appearance. He's obviously insecure about it.
No,
Cameras
it's
went
nothing.
on. He's got this guy, this cameraman, this Harry Hill looking guy, doing the cameras.
All right, cool.
He's recording something, they're editing it a certain way. That's what happened. That was it.
Look, if you see those cameras, you'll see what happened. So what happened was, he couldn't get to me. He tried to say, you've lost too much weight, you won't be able to hold these shots. I laughed, I said, you ain't got to worry about that. Then he got frustrated because I'm not reacting to him, so he decided to pipe up for no reason. I didn't pipe up.
Pipe up
to
and
him.
do what though? What did I pipe up and do?
Bro, you piped up and stood in the corner, bro.
I piped up and what?
You stood in the corner, bro.
And did what? And did what to pipe up though?
Bro, you piped up for no reason.
What did I do to pipe up?
I didn't react to you.
What did I
You-
do to pipe up? Say what I did to pipe up.
Bro, you just pulled up. Bro, you just tried to pull up in my face, bro.
What did I do to pipe up though? You're saying I piped
Bro,
up.
you tried to flex your muscles in my face, my brother.
How did I flex my muscle, man? What did I
Bro,
do?
you tried and it didn't work.
Just say what I did though. You keep
And what
saying
you're
I did
saying was a
something.
lie. But hey, do you know what? Do you want me to get personal, my brother?
Get personal.
Should I get personal?
Bro, as personal as you want to get personal.
Dave, did you want to take this fight?
Yes, I did. I told you.
Dave, did you want to
Listen,
take
me
this
and you
fight?
spoke. Me and you spoke on the phone. So stop doing all of that. Me
You
and
called me for
spoke on the
4
phone,
days
yeah.
straight.
No, I
Bro,
never. Don't.
bro,
do
you
that.
called me for 4
Hey,
days straight.
Jamie, me and you spoke.
You
bro.
spoke on the
Me and
phone.
You spoke on the phone.
We spoke on the
Your
phone.
managers were
You
calling out
called-
my managers. What
Are
are you
you mad?
talking
No,
about?
You called me.
They
You
called out my
boy
managers.
to call me. Because
Your
we know each
managers
other.
called up my managers.
You called me for 4.
What are you talking about, bro?
Did you want to fight Soul Dakins? Did you want to fight Soul Dakins?
Are you going to tell me I didn't want to fight?
You didn't want to fight Soul Dakins.
What do you want?
I gave.
Tell me I don't want to be a.
Bro, I rang you. I said you got to take this
What are you
fight.
going to say to me?
Bro, I rang you. I said you got to take this fight.
When did you tell me that? When did you tell me I got to take the Solomon
Bro,
Dakins fight?
I called you. I said you got to take this fight.
When did you tell me I got to take the Solomon
No,
Dakins
bro,
fight? When?
tell me I'm
when?
lying.
Tell me when you called
Right,
me.
bro.
Tell me when you
A week and a half
called me.
before the fight.
A week and a half before the fight. You're a muppet because the contract was signed before that.
Yeah, no problem. You
To
was
make
gonna
it
pull
make
out.
sense then.
You was gonna pull
To make
out.
it make sense
You was gonna
then.
pull out.
To make it make sense
I
then.
didn't
Make
call
it
you.
make sense.
Okay, I didn't call you.
You know, you called me and said to me,
What? Go on.
you're a bum suck. David, I know you're going to do Dakers. Hey, Ed, I'm begging you. You called me saying to me, I know you're
called
going to do Dakers.
Yeah.
Keep doing it. Then after the fight, after that, you were sucking my bum again.
Yeah,
Adler, You're the
right.
truth, man. You're the truth. Come on, man. Let's keep it real.
I called you.
My heart beats fair for nobody.
Let me talk.
You just said to me, you know I'm not scared of nobody. So
Bro.
what are you on about?
No,
on Monday, you're coming with a different
You're
ego.
scared.
On
I
Monday, you're
called
coming with a different
Me and
ego.
you are friends, so I'm gonna call you.
Forget all of that
I say,
friendship
yo,
stuff, bro.
my bro.
Forget all of that, bro.
You need to take this fight.
Stop all of that, man. You're
You
telling me
know.
now, my boy's sparring Solomon. D, I know you're going to do Solomon. You're the truth, like. You're the truth.
Bro,
After the
I
fight,
never said
you
that.
bum sucked me again.
You know,
what
this
are you
guy-
talking about?
Bro,
Stop looking at Harry Hill as well, man.
Bro, man not looking at Harry.
Harry, where are you, Harry?
This guy with the yellow. Look at him. You look like his twin
There's
mate.
only
Stunt
one
double.
way, Harry, to settle this.
I'm telling you.
Fight!
Hey.
Your manager said it as well. Your manager said.
No one said
The
that.
last
bro.
press
You
conference,
know
your
you're a liar.
manager.
You're a liar.
Last press conference, your manager said, yo, nothing's going on for Jamie. The phone don't ring for Jamie, and we know he ain't getting nothing.
You know that's a lie.
How about that?
You know that's a lie. My manager never said
He's
that. They're right there.
He said it. He said
Man, hey,
it.
dumb. Do you want me to pull him?
It was even you that said it. It was even you that said
You know
it.
he-
Dum.
Right,
and you
Saturday
called my.
night,
You
we're gonna
know,
fight.
let's be honest about this.
We got a fight on
Calling my agents
Saturday.
when I was in Dubai.
Bro,
Come on.
Bro.
Okay.
Come on, let's keep it real. Let's be real about it.
Hey, stop him.
You're telling me I'm
Get my point,
scared.
then you get
Say your point, though.
Okay,
Let him land.
Don't cut me. Don't cut me. Let
Shut
me
up
say
and
my
talk,
point. I'll
man.
let you shut up, bro.
Talk.
Let me get
You
my
bitch.
point. You're a bitch. Bro.
You're a bitch, bro. You're a bitch.
You're a bitch.
You're a bitch.
All right, say nothing.
You see what I'm saying,
Jamie,
Jamie? Every time I'm involved in a fight, security come because they know I'm on smoke.
Okay, go
With
on.
you, there's no security. I get busy anywhere.
Go on.
Now we can get busy.
Bro, let's get busy.
You're not on none of that, Jamie, because as soon as I back up, security's going to come. Outside, we can get busy, Jamie. You do all
You're
this
getting
fake
agitated
stuff.
because you know.
Fake stuff, man.
Bro,
After
I
talk sport,
called-
you and your boys was waiting outside for me. I walked over to every single one of you.
We wasn't-
You lot was smiling at me.
We
Because you lot
wasn't
are
waiting
punks.
outside. Bro,
You're
why you
punks.
coming out with your own scenario,
You're punks.
bro? We never waited for you.
You're punks. You lot was waiting by my car. I walked straight into the car and I'm
was
there
waiting
laughing.
for our
at you lot,
car.
like, who's going to come and do something to me? Not one person did anything.
This guy's a
You're
liar.
punks.
I've never met such a liar. Bro,
What happened
Kareem,
then
his
after
own
talk
scenario
sport?
was waiting for our car and his foot was waiting for him.
And why you keep looking at your team? Talk
Because
to
I'm
me.
talking. Hey,
Talk to me. They know already. They already know about you. Talk to me.
Okay, fellas, let's
to
land
me.
our final points. Jamie,
Jamie, I'm gonna whip your ass, you know.
You're not whipping up.
I'm telling you,
You're not
Jamie, I'm
whipping
gonna hurt you, you know.
You're hurt.
I'm telling you,
'Cause
you
you know I'm
I'm
telling
gonna
you the
hurt you,
truth.
Jamie.
Alright, cool.
Trust me.
Let me get
telling me I'm scared. What are you talking about, bro?
I'm scared.
I'll beat up you and anyone around you. What are you
Alright.
talking about? On the same night.
Don't talk like that.
Trust me.
Don't-
I'm the truth, Jamie. Trust me.
Bro,
I'm the truth.
You're
I'm the
truth.
truth.
We'll see.
Trust me, Jamie. I'm the
see.
truth, bro.
We'll see.
Trust me, bro. I really live it. Trust me, Jamie.
We'll fuck
know
it.
this.
Okay. All right. There is still a main event we need to speak to. By the way, fellas.
Hey, David,
Tell your team to get back as well, because I'll back them up as well. Trust
Bro,
me.
back up who, bro? It's me and you in the ring.
Trust me.
It's me and you in the ring.
That's
Me
it.
talk to them,
That's
talk
it.
to me.
Exactly.
Talk to
Me and
me.
you. Me and
Talk to
you.
me.
Me and you.
Okay. All right.
Bad bitch, bro. That's what you are.
Who?
You're a bad bitch.
You're a bad bitch, bro.
Idiot.
You called me for 4 days saying
You're
I
an
couldn't take
idiot,
the
bro.
fight. Tried to
I'm gonna see you on Saturday, bro.
That's how you reacted because you know it's the truth. You didn't want to take the soul that I go see.
You're not a liar. You're a liar. You called me how many times?
I didn't call you. You
called me how many times?
What the fuck? You called me.
Get off the stage, man. You're not wanted no more. You're not relevant. Get off the stage.
Okay.
Step with him. Content's over.
The British Heavyweight Championship, ladies and gentlemen, will be on the line. That coveted Lord Lonsdale belt on Saturday night. David Adelaide and Jamie TKV. We'll have plenty of security, I'm sure, for the face-off. If there is going to be one, I'm sure Frank might pull that face-off. But we have a main
I'm going
event.
to put you in the middle of it. Or Harry Hill. Where's Harry?
Get Harry Hill in. Don't worry about me. Let's talk about the main event on Saturday night. The return of the juggernaut Joyce, taking on Filip Hrgovic, a brilliant high-level crossroads fight in the heavyweight division. And I'll start with Filip Hrgovic, because Filip, hey, you got this call quite late, but you say you were in camp, you were training, you were ready. How are you feeling about this fight?
Are we still main event after this? Or you switch? It was short notice. I had just few weeks, but like I said, I was already in a good shape. That's why I accepted this fight, and I think it's good opportunity for me. And this win, hopefully on Saturday, brings me back to the top. And good to be part of this. Thank you for opportunity. Thanks to Queensberry. Thanks to the Zone. And yeah, looking forward to win on Saturday, to knock him out and to get back to the top. That's the plan.
Tell us how the mindset is right now for Filip Hrgovic. This is the first time in your career you are looking to bounce back from a loss. What's the motivation like? What's the mentality like heading into Saturday?
Motivation is big for sure. And like I said, I want to come back to the top. And like Frank said on the beginning, the loser will be in very bad position. So I don't want to lose for sure. And I have a lot of motivation. And yeah, that's it.
Let's bring in the juggernaut, Joyce. Great to see you again, Joe. And tell me, what's going on with you? Because you were meant to fight Dillian Whyte. Suddenly it's not Whyte. You've chosen Hrgovic. A lot of people in boxing are saying this is a more difficult fight. Why have you picked this fight?
It's a good fight, good entertainment, good to be here. And I expect a great performance. It's good to share the ring with Hrgovic again. We had a good scrap last time, like 12 years ago. The same result's going to happen. I'm going to win and then get elevated back up to the top of the sport. And I'm really excited to be here again. And it's a great new arena there. So it's going to be, as you can see, there's a lot of excitement here. So it's going to be a great night of boxing.
That's nice. Filip, I spoke to you briefly for a quick interview. I also watched your interview with Box Nation, and there seems to be this theme that you feel like Joyce is finished. You said that he's damaged. Do you stand by that? Tell us more.
Man, he's 40 years old, so he's not...
Actually 39, but
okay.
Near enough. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know. Then if 39, then he's young. I didn't know that. I thought you're 40. But look, he's definitely not in the peak of his career. And
you got a lot of mileage on the clock too.
Fighters getting older, and that's just reality. And I'm 7 years younger. And I think it's gonna play the role in this fight.
Joe, you said something there. You said he's got a lot of mileage as well. What are you thinking on what we're going to get from Filip Hrgovic?
Well, I know exactly what to expect, and I've fighted him before, and I've trained with Abel before, so I know what to expect. And you know, he's like I said, he's had a lot of mileage. He's been in the sport a long time. He's had a lot of hard fights. But I think it's going to be a great fight, and I look forward to knocking him out on Saturday night.
Any thoughts on that, Filip?
Man, if this guy knocks me out, he's slow like a fog, man. So I don't know how he's going to knock me out, but...
Slow like a what? What did you say?
Like a fog. Fog. You know what is fog? Like a cloud.
Like fog? Oh, okay. Right.
So your nickname, your next nickname could be Fog. Joe Fog Joyce.
Nice joke, man. That was entertaining.
So yeah, he's very slow. I don't know how he's gonna knock me out, but look, we'll see on Saturday.
I mean, you're not the fastest person either.
He's a good fighter, brave man. Me as well, so it's gonna be a good fight, definitely.
Filip, are you ready for a war on Saturday, though? If it does get hard in there, you know, you haven't had the longest camp for this fight. If suddenly it gets 5, 6, 7, 8, have you got the tank to stand toe-to-toe with the juggernaut?
Yeah, of course. I like I said, I was already in a shape when I got this invitation. So I just needed to do sparrings, and I did that. But I had a lot of preparation before, a lot of hard work before. So I think I'm in good shape. Yeah, I'm ready to go. If 10 rounds will be, I'm ready for 10 rounds as well. Yeah.
Who does that suit, Joe? The fact that it's 10 rounds instead of 12, who does that suit?
Well, it probably suits him better. If it says he's in shape, but let's see Saturday night, right?
We will certainly see on Saturday night. So you're predicting a big juggernaut KO and back towards the world title for yourself?
That's the plan.
And Filip, what's the plan Saturday?
Win, of course. Win and become a world champion. That's the plan.
Okay, thank you, Joe. Thank you, Filip. There goes the table again. Frank?
Throwing the table over again.
Listen, it's been quite an exciting press conference.
Very.
Tell us your thoughts.
Very. Well, it's a great fight. You know, we've got the three heavyweights. You've got Delicious starting out on his journey. You've got David and Jamie, it seems going to be a lively fight. I hope it's to be as lively as it was at the press conference. You know, they're going to the next level. The winner will go to the next level. And then you've got Joe and you've got Filip. And as I said before, one of them's going to go on and one of them's not, because that is how it's going to be. So this is you know, heavyweight boxing, great heavyweight boxing at its best. And we've got a great British presence in it. So I'm looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to this fight between Joe and Filip, because they're two unbelievable, they have unbelievable pedigrees as Olympians, amateurs, and obviously as pros, they fought at the highest level. So who's going to stay at the top table? We'll find out on Saturday night. This is going to be a fight. The both of them know what they've got to do. They're mature fighters. They know what is at stake on Saturday. And what is at stake is their future at the top of the heavyweight division.
Thank you, Frank. Best of luck to you, Joe Joyce. Best of luck to you, Filip Hrgovic. Thank you to everyone at this table. We're going to do some face-offs now. I'd imagine some security will be needed if we go with Adelaide and TKV as well. And yeah, don't forget, it's all coming to you Saturday night on DAZN. Thank you.
Competing this Saturday in a scheduled 12-round contest for the Commonwealth Super Lightweight Championship, it will be the challenger, Corey O'Regan, taking on the defending champion, Jack Demolition Man Rafferty. This, our main event Saturday, live worldwide on DAZN. brought to you by Frank Warren on behalf of Queensberry Promotions. 10 rounds scheduled for the vacant WBO International Heavyweight Championship. Filip El Animal Hrgovic taking on Joe the Juggernaut Joyce. Go first.